Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls Remastered, where today we've got a mushroom to talk to. So let's go talk to this mushroom and see what's up. Hey, lady.
Well, look at this one. From what faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness. But Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
No problem.
Thank you. I am Elizabeth, guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I am one with the sorceries of Ursil.
So now we can buy stuff, including spells that didn't exist before the DLC. But I don't care about those, because I'm not smart enough to spells.
Thou shalt see further on. An abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ursil. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet. Thou shalt see
Alrighty.
Still. May the flames guide thee.
Alright. So yeah, that's Elizabeth. She's a mushroom. And that's kind of a thing, because I believe it's Dark Souls 2 where there's Elizabeth mushrooms or Elizabethan mushrooms or something to that effect. It's a reference to her, because she's a mushroom named Elizabeth. Wonder if there's anything else to be found around here. I'm gonna look just in case. But I don't imagine there'll be too much more available for finding. It doesn't really look like it, does it? Okay. Then I suppose we should go further on, like she told us to. And so here is a familiar place. Like this particular bridge we have crossed before. Or was it this bridge? I think it might have been a different bridge. Yeah, I'm thinking different bridge. Anyway, over there is the Darkroot Garden, known as the Royal Wood back in these olden times, and peopled by these dudes, one of whom is very gone, and the other of whom started to get up but then decided he was dead, actually. Interesting. I mean, you can barely see it. It's just a little dot. Okay. So this place is straight up the Darkroot Garden. But these stone duders are not so old and worn. And also trying very hard to kill me. Alright, this should kill him, as well as one of his friends. Way to throw yourself at me and go prone in the process. Of course, I've used way too much Estus for this early on. But whatever, we're gonna try and work through kind of slowly and methodically. just to try not to miss anything. Because there's definitely a lot of stuff, and as I've said before, not too much in the way of clear landmarks. Ah, but that's a clear landmark. Of course, we can't get to it from here. But we are going to find our way to it. Just not from here. Hang on, there's another stone duder. And he's got a friend. Thankfully, the friend can be killed without too much risk, though I didn't have enough stamina to not get my butt hurt real bad by that. Ow. Later Dark Souls games, they just, if something kills your stamina while you're blocking, they don't have it do the rest as health damage. They just are like, oh, hey, you're open and exposed now. Sucks to be you. Makes shields a lot safer in the later games. Or maybe it's because I always used a great shield in Dark Souls 2 in my main file before I played for this channel. I don't know. So there's an elevator here. That's going to be important later. Got some gauntlets. And the fact that there's an... Well, the elevator isn't here, but the shaft is. The elevator's down there. And that's a lethal fall. But, yeah, it is important to note that that's there, because that means that there's got to be a bonfire within pretty easy running distance of here. Otherwise, having a shortcut elevator wouldn't be too useful. So there's a bunch of dudes guarding that little pond. We're going to go ahead and give that a wide berth, because I am not exactly rife with healing items right now. So instead, we're going to stick to the edge here and hope we can find something useful. Definitely a lot of guys around here. But if we just go this way, I think we can sneak on by. All right, here's the bridge that we crossed earlier. Oh, yes, hello. How's it going? You doing all right? Okay, bye. Completely forgot that he showed up here. But yeah, this bridge is familiar because we crossed it earlier in the last episode, but that was actually much later because time. So, lizard. Got it. Did an extra swing for good measure. So you'll note there's some ground missing here. There's not a pit there normally. Like later on. Oh, hello. Where did you come from and when and why? Oh. If you'd be so kind as to not murder me. Oh, thank goodness we had the lower ground. It amuses me that these stone guys, like they're stone. Giant stone guys. Just go completely weightless ragdoll when they're dead. Yeah, the first time I played through this DLC, I kept running and went straight in the pit because I didn't realize that the pit was there. Like, I was coming from like this angle or something. It's like, okay, yeah, we can keep running straight. Because I didn't notice that there was a drop-off or anything, and... Well. But we're not dropping into the pit this time, because that's death. And death is to be avoided. Also, there's this little lump. Oh, hello, sir. That's a very interesting... It's scissors! You don't need your scissors around here. So, I'm pretty sure that there's gotta be a bonfire not too far, and I think we can jump this, but I don't think that it would be the greatest idea to do so. Then again, doesn't look like going this way will really get us to anything in particular. But hey, let's see what happens. Go ahead and run along this little ledge. Doesn't seem to take us anywhere, and now there's some little guys who seem to be upset about our presence here in their wood. Sounds like a storm's coming. Hey, look, it's these guys. Poke! Poke! Yeah, it looks like for a moment they try and get up, but then realize, oh no, I am dead. So yeah, another big open pit where there shouldn't be one. Another lizard! Oh no, I noticed it too late. It's gonna get away. Yeah, it's gone. And in my haste, I have made some friends that I would rather unmake. Nope. Dang it. Ow. Okay. 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 Yeah, let's humanity. Don't. I should have made more distance. Well, whatever. That just means we'll have another chance to really explore around. And actually, let's go ahead and use one of these and kindle this bonfire. Because we're probably going to be using this as our primary bonfire for a little while. And we can't kindle while hollowed, of course, so... Kind of wish we could. But whatever. It's kindled now. So we get 10 Estus. I like 10 Estus. 10 Estus is a good amount of Estus. So we're going to have to actually find our way to our souls. That'll be a little troublesome. There's a little light splotch here. Just draws the eye. So I think we're going to follow roughly the same path. Wow, they just die to a regular swipe. Good to know. And hey, blood red moss clumps aren't bad. I feel like there should be a... Yeah, there's a giant. Yes. So that is pretty good evidence that those guys probably do respawn. Which isn't super pleasant, because they hit hard. What I need to do is just not get hit, not even block their stuff. Just not be anywhere near where their swings are going to be, which means this isn't exactly the best armor to be wearing. But then again, if I'm playing poorly, then this is the armor to be wearing because it keeps me from getting super turbo dead. Which is the exact kind of dead I would prefer not to get. Super turbo dead is like my least favorite kind of dead to be. Oh, you were just a little too far away, were you? That's fine. So, I do want to explore more, and it looks like we do have some friends incoming. But I also want to get back to my souls, even though it wasn't really that many. I don't like leaving souls behind. I just don't. Oh, if only I could flinch you. But I can't. There we go. That roll attack does like no damage. It's not great. Hooray for more moss clumps. Alright, so we walked along this ridge. Until we found a spot where we could drop down and continue on this way. I kind of want to see what all they're guarding, but we can save that for later. Just because we can do more exploring doesn't mean we need to do it right now. And nobody's the wiser. Alright. So we continue over here. No one coming from behind. Pretty sure we do have the attention of one of the stone guys. Certainly sounds like we do. Also looks like it. Look at you coming down swinging. This is gonna hurt. Or we were gonna be just far enough away. That's fine. Really? I jumped into it. Okay, there go the souls. Well then, that's fine. And with only 3,000 souls on the floor, I think we're gonna do some exploring rather than trying to make a beeline for where we dropped those. Because I don't mind at all if I lose only 3k souls. And so we continue on. And maybe this time we'll try starting off going left. Of course, these guys are still gonna try to come say hello, so we might as well let them. The issue with this area is just it's really big and really devoid of landmarks, so it's really hard to find your way around. Like, I mean, really, just, you can't see too far because there's just too many trees and also the fog and whatnot. And you just gotta kind of hope that you're going towards something useful. Sure, you can stay around the edges, but then you won't find everything there is to find. And like, there's just no good options, and wow, I still got hit. He tracks a little better than I would imagine. Come on, kill him. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of stuff to find if we don't hang near the edges. Problem is finding out whether or not you're exploring somewhere you've already been. It is very easy to get turned around when every direction looks the same. Ow. Ow. So apparently these guys are just like super resistant to thrust damage. And I did not intend to do a regular heavy attack there. I meant to do a jump attack. Jump attack probably would have at least gotten a hit. But yeah, considering they take 543 from a jump attack and like 200 from a thrust. Okay, bye. For reals though, not a fan of how if I don't have the stamina to fully block something, it seems to just do its damage anyway. Most enemies, I don't think that's actually the case. I think it's just because these guys are using their, like, super de-duper heavy hammers. Speaking of which, I bet impact damage would just ruin these guys. But closest we've got is slashing. Thankfully, my overhead strikes are faster than theirs. Alright. So you want to maybe come over here? Yeah. Oh, look at that. You got two of you. Alright, we've got time for this. That was a very long queued action. Ooh! We actually got out of the way. Alright. So I believe, yeah, this is what we were able to see from over there where the elevator goes. So, were they guarding anything? Ah, yes, a chest. Can't see its chain. It doesn't look like it's breathing. I'm gonna trust it. Good. Alright, free slab. I mean, not free, we had to fight the guys to get at it, but it was basically free. And yeah, there's the ridge that we walked along, so we can stand to go this way a bit. Also, I just realized I said we were gonna go left, but then I think we went right, or maybe we did go left and we just somehow looped around. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. Okay, looks like if we did go left, it wouldn't have gotten us to a terribly different spot no matter what. So, yeah. So there's glowy flowers over here. Glowy flowers are for leading people places. And a poke. And a poke. That's how you poke people with a heavy weapon, dude. So I'm just going to walk up this just to see what we can see. So it seems this area is actually a little smaller than I gave it credit for. Because we've been past that clearing, just not from this angle. So what happens if we go over here to the left? We find a dead end. That's not particularly useful. And we can't climb up this, which is a little unfortunate. But we can say hello to this jerk, who's going to run over that way in an attempt to get us to chase him. Of course, chasing him is not the wisest of decisions a man could make. Because he has friends. Two of whom are now dead. Was really kind of hoping to get both of them with that, but I guess my sword just wasn't quite long enough. And that was just a miss. Die, please. Ooh, blooming purple. I like blooming purple. Of course, there's still more duders around here, so let's carefully make friends with them. Alright. Looks like we've got them. I think there's just the two. I hope there's just the two. Now there's just the one. Ow. Okay, let's just dodge away. Away is safe. Okay, thank goodness that was enough. It was meant to be a jump attack. But hey, we killed him either way. And him being dead is what really matters to us here. So we don't want to go too close to that cliff face because there might be enemies up there that I don't remember. Instead, we'll just go over here, grab this item. What do you got? Okay. I imagine we'll find the full Guardian set if we explore enough. Considering we've gotten, what, the gloves and the legs? I think the gloves and the legs is what we've got. Could have sworn there would be an NPC here. Maybe I'm thinking of a different bridge. Or maybe he shows up later. Don't know. What I do know is these are mine. And that guy wants to say hello. But we're not just going to sit and fight him. If he wants to follow us, he can. Maybe he'll be stupid about it. I don't think he will. He doesn't look like he will. And, wow. We got scissored pretty good there. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna partially blame that on my failure to input a jump attack correctly. I don't know why I'm so bad at it. Like, my track record is not great so far. Like, I can do it. It's not even that hard. But every once in a while in the thick of battle, I'll just do a heavy attack instead of a jump. And with this weapon against enemies who are resistant to thrust, yeah, that's not great. So now that I feel pretty confident we've fully explored this first section, I'm going to go ahead and just try to run by everything, see if that ends up working. Because I doubt they'll keep aggro as we go across the little bridge. So yeah, we'll just hug the wall going this way. And then when we're done hugging the wall, we'll follow the cliff. And then when we're done following the cliff, we'll cross the bridge. Because that's how this place is set up. And I think that building has a bonfire in it. The structure on the other side of here. I think. Could be wrong, but I'll see if I can make my way to it, maybe. Even if it doesn't have a bonfire, it's definitely got something of value on the side of it, maybe. It's got an item. Whether or not it's of value is actually up in the air right now. But it is an item. And I like picking up items. So we want to go as far in this direction as we can, which unfortunately isn't as far as I would like it to be. Because we get forced to turn here, and then we've got to go around this pit. And let's just keep running to see if we can maybe get where I want to go. Nice try, Scissorman. So let's go up here. Actually pretty close to where we died originally. Okay, I'd wanted to do a plunging attack, but I guess either the input didn't go through or it wasn't far enough to do a plunging attack, or maybe it was too sloped. I'm not sure. All I know is the game decided a plunging attack was not allowed to happen. So yeah, if we continue along this way, then we should get to where I wanted to be. Yeah. And we are basically right where I died the first time now. Ah, yes. The lizard led me to my doom. Back here, lizard. I want to make friends with you, but the lizard started running from way too far away. Alright, anything in here? There's an elevator that we can actually take. I wonder if that was a good thing that we just did. Oh, that's the bridge with the guy. It's a different bridge. Also, hello, item. So we can go down here, but that's just gonna get us killed. Because there's a boss there that we are unable to do anything to whatsoever just yet. And that is a problem. Oh, that's what the elevator is. It's a shortcut so that we can get down to here faster. Because this bridge, we go across it, and then boom, we're at the other elevator. Got it. It's not that there's a bonfire nearby, it's that it just cuts out some walking. So now that we've used it, it's activated forever. So that's nice. Hello, Mr. NPC.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Yep.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
And what do you have for sale? Ooh, Homeward Bones. We actually need a few of those. Let's get a handful. That's nice. Kind of wish this guy sold some, like, fire arrows or something. Standard arrows are nice and all, but they don't quite do the job against certain enemies.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias?
Not yet.
The legendary abyss walker from the old tales. Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do?
Nothing yet.
Not that I care. It's none of my business. I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
Okay. Nice
So
talk.
long.
I hear a dog. I don't like hearing dogs. Dogs in this game tend to not be fun or friendly. Or pleasant. But maybe they're down below here. Or up above. Where are the dogs? I'm hearing dogs and I don't like it. Got me worried. So there's a message. Just kind of floating. Try plunging attack on what? Okay, let's go this way. Swapped weapons because just want to check. I don't think any of those are going to be illusory, but never hurts to make sure. Now, this structure that we're looking at is the part of this DLC I'm most familiar with. Liar. Mainly just, it's the the part that I've got the most vivid memory of going through. Like, I'm still gonna be going and through it with practically fresh eyes. Just not as like, oh, I have no idea where I'm going as I am here. And, ooh, there's a path. Ah, that's right. This is to get farther down. This is for later. Not for now. So, let's go face down our second boss of this DLC, shall we? Need hope. Tears ahead. Well, close range battle, of course. That's what we're gonna be doing. And death ahead. We'll see about that. Kinda wish we had another bonfire, though. Yeah, you didn't have to throw that dude at me. Yeah, here we've got Knight Artorias himself. He is another rather aggressive boss. He's also pretty iconic. The series has reused his iconography in Dark Souls 3 at least. I think Dark Souls 2 might have also had some reference to him. Dark Souls 3, the run that I did for this channel, I actually used his sword for a lot of it. Okay. We can actually take his hits pretty well. Some of them. Not all of them. Like that one, I don't think we'd be able to take too well. And that was 2 hits. That's just not nice. Okay, let's not go near him for this. That would be damage if we sat in there for that. Of course, he's going to be a little bit more aggressive for a while now and do more damage, as is clearly on evidence. So we got to create some distance and have us a little drinky poo. Dodge that, because that is either a lot of damage or a lot of killing all of my stamina. Neither of which is pleasant. Wow, really? Ow. Okay, let's not let that happen again. Okay. Well, hey. We got, what, like 2 hits on him? Maybe 3? Either way, it shouldn't take more than like 7 to bring him down. If they're jump attacks. But that'll have to wait, because it's time for this episode to end. So join us next time when we see if we can't bring down Artorias. See you then, friends.